Hello, very good evening, ma'am. How are you doing today?
Yeah, very good evening, sir. I'm doing great, sir. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm safe and sound and doing great in my life. Thank you for your kind concern.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And as like before dive into this conversation, before we start having conversation with full of enthusiasm in order to talk about any specific topic, I want you to please give me a brief introduction.
Yeah, of course. I would love to introduce myself in front of you. So as you know that my name is Sushma and I am a housewife. I belong to Delhi and I'm blessed with two kids. And talking about qualification, so I have done my graduation from arts and from Delhi University. And if as far as my hobbies are concerned, so I have some kind of hobbies like cooking and stitching and listening music. But now I have only one hobby, like to watch the conversational videos on YouTube channel so that I can enhance my communication skills and get some knowledge from those kind of videos. Because nowadays, there are lots of videos are being uploaded on the YouTube channel. So like I have only that hobby because I want to elevate my communication skill. So yeah, that's all about myself. Thank you, sir.
Wow, such an amazing introduction you have given from your side, and I'm being glad to listen this introduction from your end. And I'm very happy that I'm talking to a homemaker who has children, who has other responsibility as well. And as you have completed your whole education from Delhi, I must say that you have that English speaking environment around you. Maybe you haven't practiced at that point of time, but since you understood the importance of English in your life, you started learning it, and probably that made you to show your interest towards watching some conversational videos in English. So, thank you for giving your introduction. Now, let me quickly introduce myself as well. Well, I think you
Yeah,
know about
so,
me. My name is Shiv, and I born and raised in Uttarakhand. By
yeah,
profession, I'm a government employee. And as far as my academic qualification concerned, I'm done with my master in English, master in commerce, and this year I'm pursuing a master in economics. Moreover, I do teach English to beginners and intermediate speakers through different online applications as an unofficial English trainer. And I run my own YouTube channel by the name of English with Teacher Shiv, where I upload spoken English content at the same time some one-on-one conversational videos. So that's all from my end.
yeah. Glad to hear that. I know you are the one of the YouTubers who are talk of the town, I think, on YouTube channels. So it's great. Yeah, because of your accent and you are very famous on YouTube channel. And this is the reason, like because of your accent and you used very advanced or fancy word in your communication or conversation. So it's good because that is very beneficial for the person who wants to get this kind of knowledge. So they can get from your only your videos. Yeah, some kind of YouTubers also using that, fancy word in their communication. So yeah,
Well, it's not like that. I'm not that prominent and eminent in YouTube world. You could say that I'm a tenderfoot and tyro in terms of YouTube videos and channel and all because I don't
but
have any
now
idea how it
we can't
works.
say that. Yeah, now we can't say that you are Tyro on that this journey. Like you are very experienced person, I think, in that. Right.
Yeah, I would say I took a long period of time that I have been practicing for last 4 years in terms of
Yeah.
this language. But again, there is always room for improvement and there is always scope to add something. I
Exactly.
consider myself as a learner all the time because you know very well that until and unless you would not consider yourself a learner and you feel that you have learned everything that you cannot explore yourself. You cannot elevate your qualities. You cannot add anything extra in your personality. If you really want to glorify your life, if you really want to groom yourself holistically, so you just need to acquire knowledge and information as much as
Exactly.
possible for you. And that's how you can
Right.
add some value in your overall personality.
Exactly, sir. You're right. Absolutely right. Yeah. Time to time, like we have to, like most of the people are very like experienced, but still they are learning or they are acquiring knowledge from like anywhere. Yeah, yeah, so we can say that is endless process. Learning is an endless process. So every time we have to learn like the things. We can't consider ourselves, okay, now we are perfect in that. Right. So every time, like I have also watched some kind of YouTubers, like tutors video that is English Yaris tutors. So they said, okay, I'm still learning. So in this stage, like after many years, and then they still saying, okay, we are learning. We are also getting the knowledge from somewhere. So like that time I little shocked after watching that. Okay, oh my God, that people are also still learning. So we how can we consider ourselves okay now we are a little bit okay in that. So now we are nothing right now because it's my like I have been learning only for 2 to 2.5 years. So yeah, so it's not so long time I think. So but initially I was a very beginner we can say. I also started my journey from scratch, you can say.
Yeah, and somewhere I have seen there are many people, they don't feel confident when they speak English. They are the victim of shyness and hesitation. They hesitate a lot whenever they are talking to someone who are far better than them. And that's why they cannot move on from the level they have. So, what do you think about it? Like, why people feel hesitant and why they feel shy in order to speak English in front of someone who are far better than them? What is the reason behind that, or how they can overcome with this problem?
Yeah, it's a good and like interesting question you asked. So yeah, in my point of view, that the people, because there are lots of people who have a great knowledge, profound knowledge about the grammar, but still they are not able to speak in English, right? Because they don't open their mouth. But you know what what they do? Like what should they do? Like first of all, they have to face the problem, whatever they have. So they have to open their mouth. Doesn't matter they speak whether they speak wrong or right, but at least they have to open their mouth to speak something. Because you know whenever, so until we speak anything, so we can't learn, we will never learn, we will never be like fluent, or we will never be able to speak. So first of all, we have to speak. Don't think about the making mistake, because most of the people think, okay, if I make mistake while speaking, so what the other person will think about me? Like they can judge us. Like if they don't, they have that kind of notion. Okay, they said, okay, if you don't know how to speak in English, so what is the need to speak in English? So some people say like that. So I think we shouldn't think about those people. We just try to speak with the people, because nowadays, if you are not surrounded with that kind of ambience or environment, or with the people, so I think you should try first with yourself. Right, there are lots of activity we can do, and then you can, first of all, you have to speak, right? First is the you have to try with yourself, and then there are lots of applications are available to talk with the people, and there you will not judge by anyone, because you don't know anyone and they don't you. So you can easily, without any hesitation, you can start you speaking over there. Right, nowadays, like on Skype application, there are lots of beginners too. So they just start their speaking journey through this channel. through this application. Because I have also talked with one guy who is like a shopkeeper, but he said, okay, now because of customer, he is learning English. So like his English is not so much good, but still he is trying, so it's good. Like we have to give our efforts to do that. So if we think, okay, so we are not ready now, we are not perfect, when we will when we perfect, then we will speak. So no, we there is no need to wait, the time will come. So yeah, in my point of view, we should first of all, we should start speak in English. We should open our mouth to speak anything, whether you are speaking wrong or right, but you have to speak. Then gradually you will improve and you will be fluent. Right, sir? Yeah.
Well said. And I do agree with your each and every single point, whatever you have shared with me. And I feel the way you have expounded the whole concept about hesitation and shyness, I think you personally have experienced, and
Yes, sir.
that's how
Yeah.
you have replied, right?
Exactly, exactly.
Because
Yes, sir. I had also faced like lots of hindrance in that. When I start my journey, so I had like lots of knowledge about the grammar. I have profound knowledge about the grammar initially, but because of environment, because I didn't have anything to it, I didn't have anyone to speak in English. So that time, initially, I have also enrolled myself in one institute. So that institute, like in the teacher said, okay, only first of all, you have to focus on your grammar portion first. Then you go, then you switch the in the speaking journey. So, but nowadays the teacher, if we ask to the teacher, okay, what is the need of like grammar? We have to have profound knowledge. Then we can switch, speak in English. So, but no, the teachers doesn't say like this. So nowadays teachers say, okay, only you have, if you have knowledge about the tenses and modals, so then you can start speak in English. Okay, there is no need to go in deep grammar. So first of all, you have that basic knowledge of the grammar, and then you can start. Gradually, you will acquire all the knowledge about the grammar. Yeah, now this is like a teacher thing like that. So, but not that much thoughts are available on that time in teachers. So that's why I put that institute. So then now, once I was scrolling the video, so I got to know, I stumbled upon one video that was conversational video. So from that video, so I have learned like lots of things and then practice a lot. And then I downloaded Ace Fluency and Joestock, and I have been practicing over there so that I can be able to speak with anyone right now. And I am able to convey my message to the other one. And I also understand what the other one is saying. So now I am on this at this level. Yeah, because I had faced a lot in my school, in my children's school time. Whenever I used to go to the my children's PTM meeting, so I was very hesitant to go there because I couldn't know about the English, like how to answer the teacher's question. I didn't know anything about that. But yeah, now I'm okay. I can easily converse with the teacher and other members who ask any type of question to me. So yeah, it's okay.
I truly appreciate the level of effort you have put in order to hunt your hesitation and shyness. And you have done a really
Yeah,
remarkable and stupendous job throughout your journey because
yeah,
not only you, but also there are plethora of people who have been facing the same problem that when they speak
yeah.
English in
So
front of any other speaker, and especially the one to whom they consider that he is such an advanced speaker, they start fumbling, they feel underconfident, they feel hesitant, and they feel
yeah,
shy. And the reason behind it may be Uh, they are at beginner level and they probably have this fear of being judged by others. They feel that
Mhm.
while having conversation with them, if I would make any mistake somewhere, so definitely it would be a subject of embarrassment for me. People are going to
Exactly.
laugh at me, they are going to judge me. They would
Mm.
say, "Oh God, look at him.
Right.
He doesn't know how to speak in English. He
Yeah.
is making a
Yes.
lot of
Right.
mistake." And these are the thoughts came to his mind, and that's why he he doesn't feel to speak English in front of other speaker. Oh, second
Exactly.
thing might be a lack of practice because these days people don't have time for their practice. They do have time to watch reels on YouTube, to go
Mm.
out with their friends and watch movies at cinema hall, but they don't have time for practice.
Practice. Yeah.
And third thing, yes, lack of environment. And I personally believe your environment and surrounding plays a very vital and crucial role in your personality and behavior.
Exactly.
If you
Right.
see that those people who are surrounded by with those positive people who have engrossed them into practice, who have immersed them into learning something, so you would also become like them. You feel like, oh, why I'm roaming here and there? I should not ponder here and there. I should not waste my time.
Yeah.
I have to learn something as they are learning. I have to do something new as they are doing. Because
Right.
you see that people around you, they are just adding some value in their life. And in what you are doing, nothing, you are just wasting your time. So
Exactly.
automatically, your instinct will give you an intuition that do something
Mm.
to
Yeah.
practice,
Right.
right? And
Exactly.
if you find some people who speak in English around you, so that's something I would say cherry on the cake. You don't need to go here and there for searching an English speaking environment because you do have that around you, right? Sorry. Now, fourth one is inferiority complexity, or I would say in simple words that people start doubting on themselves. They don't trust on themselves. Lack of self-belief system.
Yeah.
They start believing on others, what others think about them, but they themselves don't trust on them. They don't want to listen to their inner voice. And I must say that if you are into learning something new in life, first you have to listen your inner voice. What your inner
Exactly.
soul is saying to you. Is he
Mhm.
allowing you to embark in this language or not? And are you ready to learn this language with wholeheartedly or not? Are you going to learn this language religiously without wasting your time here and there, without making any nonsense? So if yes, definitely you can learn this language with ease. So these are some
Exactly.
hesitation, these are some reasons behind hesitation shyness. And
Yeah.
I must say, if one wants to avoid the shyness and hesitation, so he should start making a schedule. I meant to say he has to make a plan. The
Mm,
plan
exactly.
in such a way that he is totally confined and he has made up his mind that anyhow at any cost I'm going to follow this plan. A timetable, like in the early morning I'll do this, then in daytime I'll
Mm,
do this, in the evening I'll do this, at night I'm going to do this, right? Now, only by making plan is not enough.
not work. Yeah.
Now, it's his own responsibility to execute those plans in a systematic manner, in a organized manner.
Exactly.
He has to align his effort into this those plan which he has made for himself. So here,
Mhm.
the role of discipline is really important because if you are
Exactly.
disciplined, then only you can follow a plan in a chronological manner. Then next one is find your niche. Just find your approach. What is the best approach that you can go for? It's not like that Shiv is following listening skills. That's how he has improved. I should go for the same. No, because
Mhm.
there's a quotation. Let me quote out over here. The shoes fit for me might pinch others. It simply
Mhm.
means the tips and tricks
Exactly.
which worked for me may not work for you.
Yeah,
So all
exactly.
you have to do, you have to find your best pattern. You need to find
Mhm.
what exactly and what actually works for you, and that you
Right.
should be on that you should be stick on, right?
Right.
The
Right.
next thing is that I feel we all are the sculpture of mistakes. We all make mistake, right? There
Exactly.
is no such guy in this whole world who could make this disclaimer that I'm the one who's not making a single mistake in my
Mhm.
whole life. That's not possible. So,
Exactly.
whenever you talk to someone, no matter whether he's better than you or he's lower than you, just be neutral and be
Yeah.
confident. Don't even focus on your mistakes. Don't even focus on your loopholes. At that point of time, you have to just focus on your execution, like how you're speaking, how you're communicating.
Right.
Even though you would start stucking and stumbling somewhere at some certain points, at least having
Mhm.
that conversation, you could learn something out of it.
Exactly,
And
sir.
the mistakes which you have committed so far, you're not going to
Mhm.
repeat the same mistakes in upcoming conversations, right?
Right.
So at the
Right.
end of my explanation, I would say that hesitation, shyness is natural. No one can control it. It's
Exactly.
obvious because everyone has faced this two issues in their learning life, in their learning stages. But again, to overcome with this issue, it's just your responsibility. You just need to find a way that what could be the best way I can go for to mitigate this hesitation and shyness because I feel that until or unless you will not face your fear, your shyness,
Mhm.
your hesitation, there is no one who can help you out in this way. You're the
Exactly.
one who has to stand for yourself. You're the one who has to raise voice for yourself. You're the one who has to take step for yourself. The moment you are going to help yourself, then only other can help you. Then only the God will
Mhm.
are
Ex-
ready or convinced to help you out. Right?
exactly.
So
Right.
that's
You're
what
right
I feel about
to
it.
say. Yeah. Yeah, true said. If you want, if you like, you are the person who can motivate yourself, and you are the person you who can demotivate you. No one, no other one can motivate you or demotivate you. Right? We all are we can motivate ourselves only. No one else. If we watch any kind of video, so we just watch that video and get motivated, and then after a few days, we forget everything, right? But we should be consistent over there, if we are getting motivated with someone, from someone or from some videos, so we should be stick on that, and we try to work on that, and still keep motivating my ourselves through that kind of videos or person. Right. So we have to think about that, and we should be. Yeah, you are right that we should be if we consistent our practice, right? So we can get our goal very easily. But consistency should be there. If you are consistent in your work, like whatever you want to learn or whatever you want to get the goal. So, but on that you have to consistent, right? Because I have also left my journey in between, like 2 to 3 months I didn't talk with anyone because of some reason. So that time I felt okay, now my fluency is decreased. So it depends on practice because I didn't do any practice with anyone. So I when I start my journey, when I back again my journey, so that time I fumbled a lot because of lacking of that practice. So I realized, okay, like the consistency must be there. Otherwise, we can't get our whatever we want to get. Right. So yeah, you said well, straight,
And
sir.
I think our time is about to complete.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
thank you,
Yeah,
ma'am,
sir.
for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Thank you
talking
so
to
much.
me. And it was
Yeah.
really a fruitful and wonderful conversation with you. I've enjoyed a lot. Hopefully, you as well. And in future,
Yeah.
definitely we'll talk again.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, right, sir. Okay. Thank you so much, sir, because you made my day after like texting me or connecting me. Yeah, because I didn't do any productive thing productive today. So now I can say I did one productive thing. Like I made my day productive. So yeah, after
Yes.
talking to you. So thank you so much, so sir.
Yeah.
Like
Bye
I'm
bye.
very
Take care.
thrilled
Have a
to talk
nice
to
day
you.
ahead.
Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye. Have a nice day, sir.